Good afternoon. Can everyone hear me?
Yes.
Hello. I'm going to put my camera on. My name is Beniti Sewell, and I am a parent from Dora Kennedy French Immersion. I come to you tonight to make a plea to you, a passionate plea as a parent and a PTA board member. Recently, we had a town hall with the leadership of PGCPS. And specifically, we were given misinformation about the manner in which our school's decision to be moved to the Kenmoor location. We were given misinformation and missing information. As you could imagine, we were counting on our leadership, our executive leadership, to provide us with sound information to make sound decisions as families to decide whether or not we as a community wanted to go to the Kenmoor space. During that town hall, not only did the leadership mislead us, but post that meeting, we were privileged to what we call a hot mic discussion. A hot mic meaning post the discussion, the executive leadership that was on that call was quoted as saying, "I don't understand why we are doubling down on a wrong decision." So as you can imagine, our parents are left shocked. We feel disenfranchised. We feel misled by the leadership that we actually put our trust in. On that call, we also were referred to not as a school, but our Dora Kennedy French Immersion was referred to as a program. We were told specifically that the state does not prioritize programs and that the funding was being prioritized to neighborhood schools. As you can imagine, as a parent, what that made us feel like. We were basically told by a school district that has one of their priorities as equity, that our children would not be treated equitably because we were part of a specialty program. We as parents come to you today shaken up. We come to you humbly to ask for your support as partners to make sure that we receive all of the information that we are entitled to find out more about what were the factors that went behind choosing Kenmoor and why we are being sent to a school that is substandard to where we've been. The reason why I say it's substandard is not only does this Kenmoor school that we're moving to not have potable water, we were told that on the call by the leadership, but we were also told that there is asbestos at the school. As you can imagine, this is really frightening for us as a parent community. We also were told that there were no more options for us, that everything had been considered. During that hot mic discussion, it was revealed that Goddard, the Montessori school, which is within a few miles of our school, actually will be a viable, potentially viable space, swing space. During that call, one of the leadership, the executive leadership, was quoted as saying that our school and Robert Goddard hate each other. It was an egregious comment to be made. It was irresponsible. We ask that you represent us behind closed doors as leaders with integrity, that our children will be able to have access to schools and permanent spaces just like our neighborhood schools. We should not be treated as if our children are not as a priority like other schools. Dr. Coleman, I see that you have shown your face. You are actually—
Excuse me, Ms. Sewell. Ms. Sewell, we can't call names.
Oh, I'm sorry.
And
sorry.
Your time has expired.
Okay.
Okay. So thank you very much for speaking with us tonight.
I appreciate the time. Thank you.
Okay. Okay, then we will go to Mr. Delvan Champagne Dora Kennedy French Immersion Specialty School, Capitol Heights.
Hello, everyone. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Thank you for having me. My name is Delvin Champagne. I'm a parent of 3 students here at Dora Kennedy French Immersion. Me and my wife, we're both educators. Me and my wife, we're both occupational therapists, licensed in DC, Maryland, and Virginia. And we have graduate degrees. So we have done research and we understand the data. The research shows that our ask today is to stabilize Dora Kennedy French Immersion. The research shows the data. Dora Kennedy is the #1 performing middle school in the county. The data shows that Dora Kennedy is the #3 highest performing elementary school in the county, but behind the 2 tag schools, Heather Hill, and I think it's Glenarden Woods. We are asking you to stabilize Dora Kennedy. Dora Kennedy is a blue ribbon school. We were the Maryland PTA School of Excellence. We have great math and reading outcomes, and follow the data. The outcomes are clear, and we want to maintain our high math and reading outcomes. Stabilize Dora Kennedy as an educator. I'm for you guys, as you look at the budget, focus your attention on schools that have low math and reading outcomes, that have low PARCC assessment outcomes. Dora Kennedy French Immersion was a 5-star. When they started doing the ratings before pandemic, we were 5 stars in the Maryland report card. Please, in the words of Ricky Smiley, leave us alone. Let us just be. We don't bother anybody. Dora Kennedy, we're just good citizens, good students, good resident, a good school. We're doing well to stabilize Dora Kennedy. We just ask you, any restructuring, restructuring plan in the county, allocate the funds in the budget to schools that need more attention, that have low performing, low outcomes, and we just ask you to just please let us just be. We're in a good space. It's getting ready to be testing season this spring. We're doing well, and let Dora Kennedy just be in peace. And I ask you for that, to maintain a high academic outcome that we've been doing since we were blue ribbon over the last 10 years. Thank you for your time.
Thank you so much. Ms. Kristen Gendall, SKFI parent, PTA member, and Hyattsville resident. Capital Improvement Planning.
Thank you, Chairwoman. My name is Dr. Kristen Skendall, and I join my fellow Dora Kennedy parents in sharing some information with you today. I'm a 12-year resident of Prince George's County and hold advanced degrees in education, working in the education field for more than 20 years. As Ms. Baker shared, the communication regarding the proposed move had left our community with many questions, particularly regarding the capital improvement planning process and decision-making. This has not been as transparent as outlined in the budget. In an effort to have transparent data that represent our DKFI families, our PTA surveyed our community to gain a better understanding of the impact of the proposed move to Greater Landover. As of today, 230 of the approximately 500 families in our community have responded. I share with you some of the data that are relevant to this decision-making. Only 24% of the families who completed the survey would have sent their child to a neighborhood school in Prince George's County if they were not enrolled at DKFI. DKFI and other specialty programs are an enrollment boost for the county and a way to retain students in our public school system. Currently, 12% of the respondents live over 10 miles from the current Greenbelt location. However, 1/3, 30%, live over 10 miles from the proposed Kenmoor location. Given the bus driver shortage and current bus route times, this increased distance causes significant concern for our school community members located in the northern parts of the catchment area. Further, based on current information, only 5% of our respondents support the move, and only 37% of scholars are committed to staying enrolled in DKFI if the move were to occur as outlined. This indicates both low support and considerable upheaval among our community. As Mr. Champagne noted, a community that consistently excels in rankings of elementary and middle schools in the county, bringing up all of the performance scores for Prince George's County Public Schools. Finally, and most importantly, respondents are overwhelmingly disappointed and frustrated by the way in which Prince George's County Public School executive leadership announced this move, the overall process related to budget and planning. We ask board members to work with our community and PGCPS administration to ensure the best solution, a solution based on transparent data with consideration to the well-being of our students, teachers, and staff. The solution should also be long-term with clear and truthful information. Our children, their teachers, and school staff, as well as our entire community, deserve well-thought-out planning and transparent decision-making. Thank you.
Thank you so much. I understand that Ms. Matane Okoye, PTA School Funding and Renovations, is next.
Good evening. My name is Matane Okoye. I am a real estate agent in the Prince George's County area, but I'm also a parent of a kindergartner and a soon-to-be kindergartner and a second grader at Dora Kennedy French Immersion. I'm also a PTA treasurer. So I come to you as a parent, but I also come to you as a business owner and real estate agent in the county. And what I am seeing is that a lot of my clients, when their kids get to school age, they are either leaving the county or having to choose private schools because they're not comfortable with the neighborhood schools. So when we chose Dora Kennedy, it was after a lot of research, and I decided that I did not want to complain about the county. I wanted to be a solution. I wanted to join the PTA. I wanted to get involved, and that was my stance. And so we chose Dora Kennedy. And just being at the school, joining the PTA, I am very grateful for the community that we have. I'm grateful for the principal, for the teachers. However, I am not grateful for the building that we're in. Being someone who is passionate about renovation and helping other clients that are in neighborhoods that houses range between $500 to over $1 million, I know what the parents are getting with their schools. And we know that schools are a very important part of why people buy into a neighborhood. I have people that have called me about coming to Greenbelt because they want to put their kids at Dora Kennedy French Immersion. So I just want to appeal to you to just, think about the parents, think about where we are, think about maybe not going for an $80 million school, but just putting some money into the current school that we have or another location so our kids all have an opportunity for a bright school, a renovated school, so that they can learn and just have what everybody deserves, which is a safe and clean place to be able to learn and get an education. Thank you.
Thank you so much.